Alright guys, back here with Vlad, and he's playing with Satavanas and Chris Becker on one team, and on the other side we got Chomp, No Soy Siba, and David Y811103. I'm going to put their information, ELO and stuff like that in the description below, but we'll go through the Civ that they're playing real quick. Vlad is playing as the Poles, which is pretty standard for him. He loves playing as the Poles. I do too. Can't blame him there. Chris Becker is playing as the Chinese, and we'll just call him Red. Red is playing as the Lithuanians. On the opposite team, Chomp is playing as the Koreans, and David is playing as the Mayans, and last but not least, No Soy Siba is playing as the Celts. Alright, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit. So Vlad was telling me that in this matchup, there is a triple team, people hanging on for dear life, things swinging back and forth, all sorts of craziness. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on as Vlad sends out a scout goat. Interesting. I wonder if that was on purpose. Yeah, I don't think that was on purpose. Unless he just wants to send Teal one of his goats. I don't think he's going to get to the gate, though. Yeah, I won't be able to get to the gate. I wonder if Teal's going to try and steal it. No? Maybe? And he does. Uh-oh. Vlad, you lost a goat. Vlad milling his deer. Look at these pineapple bushes. So freaking whack. Yellow luring his deer. Red collecting his goats. Blue taking two goats at the same time. Green adding a lot of early farms. And Teal luring his boar. I don't know why saying luring boar is such a tongue twister to me, but it happens a lot. I'm like, we're luring boar. Vlad abusing the Poles bonus of getting the 10% food when you build next to the folkwork and going heavy on stone. He's got 12 stone miners here. More than enough stone for a castle already. Is on his way to castle as well. And several players in castle now. Vlad in castle as well. Coming forward, dropping a castle. Classic Vlad. Gonna drop a castle on No Soy. Oh, and let me know, guys, I'll slow down real quick. Let me know if you guys like the color change that I have. I got a color mod where the colors are tweaked a little bit, and honestly, I have never liked teal, cyan, whatever you want to call it. I've never liked that color. But what do you think about this color mod where it just changes it a little bit? To me, that is so much more appealing than the original cyan. And even the purple is more like a pinkish purple. I don't know. And the yellow is just a more gold yellow. And the red is like a darker red that's like more grungy. And I don't know. I really like this color mod. And if anybody wants it, just let me know. And I'll put the information in the description below. But I'm loving it so far. So Teal trying to wall up here with some house walls and a palisade gate, trying to do anything he can to delay the Polish castle dropping fool known as Vlad. And let's see what else. Looks like green isn't really doing a whole lot, dropping a couple barracks here. Blue, on the other hand, did castle drop the Lithuanian player, has a couple war wagons out, and will attack the walls with his vills. And even protecting that relic in case Red tries to collect it for the extra attack. And here we go. Second castle from Vlad. And blue's going to get through here pretty quick. 29. Okay, done. He's through. Now the question is if the Lithuanian player will get the red castle up fast enough. Interestingly, went for skirms versus the war wagons. Only has 2 of them, and they are not elite. And that was a throwaway. Let's see if he can get this castle up in time. The war wagons do have 6 range. Might need to micro away some of these villagers not to lose them. Blue looking for a way to get in. It does appear he's been stalled by this Lithuanian castle drop. Or defensive castle, I should say. And teal adding in a siege workshop. Celts have great siege. And snagging a relic real quick too. Has a couple of scouts and a night out. Green is just content to boom. Has 3 TCs up, adding in a lot of farms. Quite a few war wagons for blue. Let's see what yellow's doing. Not too much. Adding in a second TC. Really, the aggression is coming on the opposite sides of the flanks. Blue and purple really putting pressure on each other's opposing flank. And Vlad has more than enough stone, kind of expecting another castle to come out. And yep, here we go. Villagers coming forward. And that's a pretty aggressive castle right there. Ooh, blue got into red's base. Ooh, this is not good. And honestly, you've got the monastery, you have the bonus of faster working monasteries. I don't know why the Lithuanian player isn't going for monks. Go for monks. Convert some of these wagons. Oh, and the petard's coming in, but the ram's coming in for... Takes down the TC. TC down, but this castle, he needs to respond quickly. Attack these rams. Strong Celtic rams. Adding in leaders. No, get monks. Monks, not leaders and skirms. You're getting picked off one by one. Red. Ooh, this castle might go down. So many rams. Ooh, adding in the Obush. Very nice, very nice. Those things absolutely massacre rams. It's a question of whether or not purple can keep this castle up, though. And he's even adding in some freaking Mangonels as well. Oh, he could have just hit him right there. Some big shots coming in. The rams are cleared up, though. Takes out the Mangonel with castle fire. And somehow, I don't know if blue decided to pull back. Maybe just figured enough damage was done. But somehow he's no longer in red space there. But he is dropping a castle here. And red really committing to regular skirmishers, not even elite skirmishers and elitists. Looks like he did try to get that relic in here. Got it inside the walls, but not inside of his monastery. So it's not doing him any good there. And actually getting attacked by rams in the rear. This castle might go down. 300, 200. No, just barely keeps it up at 200 hit points. But rams coming in now. There's Eagle Warriors, and they're about to hit Vlad's base. He's got one villager left trying to get in there. Okay, so the skirms actually make sense now to get this one villager. Okay. Hey, now wall up that castle and keep it. Oh, man. Oh, I've got to see how far that was completed. 99%. Oh! Get that last build! Get that last build! Oh man, no! That was almost a doubt castle. He needs to get off his gold now because the freaking castle went up. Oh man, he had a chance to wall and he didn't get it up. And blue is in over here now with war wagons and green with eagle warriors. And Vlad doesn't have anything at home. His base is wide open for the taking. There's no defensive buildings. There's no production buildings. There's nothing. Very inefficient gold miners right here because there's so many on there. Experiencing a little bit of lag. I don't understand what's been going on with ADPars recently. When I try and record replays, getting a lot of lag recently. And I wonder if he's going to get murder holes. Yeah, he gets murder holes. That goes down. That villager goes down. That is a pain in the butt. But this is even worse. Yellow coming in with camels. Okay, and a monk. I don't mind that. Really needs to try and get a good surround on these war wagons, so don't lump them up. Oh. Blue doing a good job microwaving away. Maybe he'll get a conversion with his scout, or with his priest though. And gets one. And that's what red should have been doing from the beginning, in my opinion. Should have really been getting monks out. And get this relic, you might as well. And re-wall your base over here to prevent future raids. Oh man, this is not good for Vlad. Right now, the only person that's untouched is yellow. Vlad really trying to hang on here. This castle is in danger of going down so close. At least he did a lot of damage to Teal's economy, but Teal is now adding in scorpions. Not sure how well good that's going to be against castles. Will do well against the Obuk though, or Obush. And these war wagons, what a pain in the butt. Vlad went for Imperial Age, but geez, he's constantly having to run around. His economy is really inefficient right now because of all these military in his base. Yellow trying to help. Blue constantly sending a steady stream of war wagons over. And it looks like Vlad's going to have to run for it. Yeah. And blue, oh, that's so annoying. Trying to keep his war wagons alive will back him into a corner to make it where only a few can attack him at once. Red did get into Imperial Age. Interesting choice. That's risky to go for Imperial Age whenever you're under so much pressure. A lot of times you have to go for military instead just to stay alive. Gets another conversion. But, you know, honestly, that's one of the best things, especially if you're at a disadvantage for numbers against war wagons, is priests. Because when you start getting those conversions in, it starts making people second guess themselves whether they should pull back or go forward, if they should try and snipe your monks. Whether, you know, what's the best thing to do. So the monks, they also, you know, monks have 9 range, and these war wagons only have 6 range right now. So they have an advantage as well on getting them converted before they can get sniped. But I guess it makes sense going for Imp. That way you can get the Trebs out and push back this castle. So it's not bad. It's one of those things where you take a risk. Oh, and blue resigned. I wonder if it's because he was 1 TC all in, and whenever his war wagons got cleaned up by yellow's camels, he just resigned. Huh. Wow, that was an intense amount of pressure to withstand. But there, well, and Teal resigning as well. Vlad had some Trebs coming out. Green still stubborn, still fighting on for right now. Yeah, still getting gold, and there we go. All right. So I guess whenever blue got his war wagons cleaned up over here and his castle Treb down, he's still in castle. Green was the only one in Imp, and he didn't see a way to come back. I think Green really should have prioritized getting more Trebs out to really take down Purple's castles. That would have allowed Teal to retaken his base and boomed back up. And while it's really good damage on Vlad's base, if you're going to throw away your entire army and you're only 1 TC in, that's not going to be too good for you. And then especially not having any support against the Trebs over here, I can see why he resigned. And actually, you know, interestingly enough, they did so much damage to Teal that despite what happened to Vlad, Vlad's team actually has the score lead. So wow, what a good team game. Sometimes when you're playing with randoms, you know, you might just give up, or they might give up because you don't really know each other. But if you're on like a voice call, a Discord, or whatever, and you really got a strategy or a plan, or you're like, hey, I got this, you know, hang in there. A lot of times, you know, you could pull out a win. And Vlad even came over to red space to rebuild over here. I don't know why he came to red, because red was under pressure too. I think I might have gone to yellow. There's a nice big open spot over here. But either way, a win is a win. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you later.